In the last lecture we have seen oxidation of alkenes followed by ozonolysis. In the oxidation, we have seen three reagents. One is whole dilute alkaline KMnO4, which is called as Bayer's reagent, and the addition of which is syn addition. It is also used as a test for unsaturation because the pink color of the KMnO4 will be decolorized upon addition onto the alkene. If it is syn addition, cis plus syn addition will give you a meso compound. If it is symmetrical cis, trans plus syn addition will give you a racemic mixture. If it is asymmetrical cis, then also you will get racemic mixture. What you need to do, the formed product is vicinal diol. Itna hi yaad rakhna hai, you need to form a diol. Geminal diol is unstable because if you have two OH groups on the same carbon atom, it is unstable. Agreed? So you need to form a vicinal diol. Vicinal diol matlab both the OH groups on the adjacent carbon atoms. You need to break one pi bond. Whenever you are breaking a pi bond, you need to put OH on both the carbons. If it is alkaline KMnO4, concentrated one, it is a strong oxidizing agent, so it will break both the bonds present between the carbons. Whenever you are breaking two bonds, put two OH on both the carbon atoms individually. Two OH groups on the same carbon atom is unstable, so H2O hata do, you will form C double bond O. If you still have a hydrogen left on the carbon, you will be converting that into OH. That hydrogen is oxidizable. The hydrogen which is present on C double bond O carbon is oxidizable, so we will be converting that into OH. Agreed? So the final products can be in oxidation using KMnO4 or acidic K2Cr2O7. The products can be a ketone, can be carboxylic acid, or can be CO2 and H2O. You can never form aldehydes using this oxidation. In order to have aldehydes, you need to do ozonolysis, and the type of ozonolysis is reductive ozonolysis. In oxidative ozonolysis, we will form the similar products. The only difference is if you have unsubstituted alkene, that particular part won't be converting into CO2 and H2O, it converts into HCOOH, right? Ozonolysis may, if you have the unsubstituted part, like this is the case, this won't be converting into CO2 and H2O. H2O2 in the presence of OH minus, it is a mild oxidizing agent, so it converts only one hydrogen to OH. So the product formed is formic acid, HCOOH. Clear? Okay. Reductive ozonolysis के लिए reagents are either zinc in acetic acid or zinc acetate or dimethyl sulfur. Clear? Okay. Very good. Then we have seen some ozonolysis products. एक क्वेश्चन देखा. This question is very important. I hope आप लोग ने कर लिया है और attempt किया है. This is orthoxylene. I have asked you to mark the ozonolysis products. Products क्या बनेंगे? Everyone, observe this. Whenever I'm breaking this, यहाँ पे ब्रेक कर रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे ब्रेक कर रहा हूँ, यहाँ पे ब्रेक कर रहा हूँ. टोटल आपको कितने पार्ट्स मिलेंगे? This is going to be one part. Agreed? ये एक पार्ट में ब्रेक होगा. This will become the other part. And this will be the third part. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. करना क्या चाहिए आपको? जहां पे भी डबल बॉन्ड ब्रेक किया वहां पे डबल बॉन्ड O, यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड O. ओजोनोलिसिस में वही कर रहे हैं. देखो, ऑब्जर्व एवरीवन. आई वांट यू टू ऑब्जर्व दिस. ये एक पार्ट हुआ, इसके ऊपर यू आर हैविंग CH3. यहाँ पे where you are breaking the bond, attach double bond O. So यहाँ पे आपको डबल बॉन्ड O है. Attach another double bond O. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Plus similar molecule. ऐसा कुछ है. यहाँ पे CH3 है. Is there any difference? This has a double bond O here. यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड O. Clear? Any doubt? Okay. Plus, finally, bond. Double bond O, C double bond O. These are the products. Any doubt? Okay. What are the names of these products? Because in the options, you won't be seeing these structures. You will be seeing the names of these products. You need to know the name in order to identify the answer. ये जो compound है, what is this called? CH2 double bond CH2. What is this called?
Ethene.
Ethene. It is called as ethene. If I am adding 2OH and I can add 2OH using Bayer's reagent. Okay. If I do oxidation using Bayer's reagent, I'll be getting this product. Any doubt? This product's ethene's common name is, it is most commonly known as ethylene or ethylene. Rather than calling it as ethene, it is most commonly known as ethylene. Ethylene से जो भी विस्नल डायोल बना है, this is called as ethylene glycol. Ethylene glycol. ओके इससे जो भी एल्डिहाइड बनेगा, यहाँ से हमको एल्डिहाइड बन रहे हैं ना, इसका फर्दर रिएक्शन होके ओजोनोलिसिस में एल्डिहाइड बनेगा हमें CHO and CHO. This is called as glyoxal. Glyoxal, everyone. These are the common names. This is ethylene glycol. It is a common name which is accepted as the UPSC name. उसके बाद it is glyoxal. Aldehyde है ना, इसलिए al. Glyoxal. If you have the hydrogens replaced by an alkyl group, it will be called as alkyl glyoxal. ये जो हाइड्रोजन है, if I am replacing it by an alkyl group, it is called as alkyl glyoxal. यहाँ पे क्या हुआ? The glyoxal, the hydrogen is replaced by CH3. So what will be the name of it?
Methyl.
Methyl glyoxal. समझा? Everyone, good. So this will be called as methyl glyoxal. So what are the products of ozonolysis of orthoxylene? You are getting 2 moles of methyl glyoxal and 1 mole of glyoxal. Agreed? Is this clear? ये भी methyl glyoxal है, ये भी methyl glyoxal है. You have 2 moles of methyl glyoxal and 1 mole of glyoxal. Any doubt? If you have both these as CS3, then it will be called as dimethyl glyoxal. Okay? Clear? Okay, very good. So if you have this as the structure, you will be having methyl glyoxal and glyoxal. Suppose if you have a resonance form of it, because you can have either this or you can have this, right? दोनों हो सकता है. इसका प्रोडक्ट्स क्या मिलेगा आपको? Observe.
2 glyoxal.
Glyoxal. 2 glyoxal.
2 methyl glyoxal.
2 methyl glyoxal.
2 methyl glyoxal. नहीं,
Dimethyl
dimethyl glyoxal. Okay, this part is similar to this part. Agreed? Okay, so you have directly products लिख रहा हूं मैं, everyone. If you have any doubt, let me know. you have 2 moles of glyoxal, ऐसा 2 बनेंगे, plus you will have dimethyl glyoxal. Glyoxal is a diketo compound. Any doubt?
Sir,
So,
sir,
Sir.
आवाज नहीं आ रही।
It got disconnected.
बहुत देर से हुआ यार।
बहुत देर से हुआ क्या? मैं थोड़ा बह गया कॉन्सेप्ट में। अब कहाँ तक देखा है? ओके ओके ठीक है, बहुत देर से भी नहीं। आई एम जस्ट राइटिंग द ओवरऑल प्रोडक्ट्स। व्हाट विल बी द ओवरऑल प्रोडक्ट्स ऑफ ऑर्थोजाइलिन? द ओवरऑल प्रोडक्ट्स विल बी, आपको मिथाइल ग्लायोक्साल मिलेगा, ग्लायोक्साल मिलेगा, डाइमिथाइल ग्लायोक्साल. You can get 3 different products. Okay, some of the structures will give me methyl glyoxal and glyoxal. Some of the structures will give me dimethyl glyoxal and glyoxal. Okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
So आपको options में the one which has all the 3, you need to mark that. Clear? If it is given in more than one option question, you need to mark all these 3. Okay, tell me the products. If I do ozonolysis of metaxylin, everyone do ozonolysis of metaxylin and tell me the products fast. रुद्र तुम बताओ, रुद्र या पार्थ? पार्थ राणावरे किधर है? बहुत दिन से दिखा नहीं।
है ना सर?
और उसका ब्रिज पीछे सैन फ्रांसिस्को कुछ तो ब्रिज रहता है, वो भी दिखा नहीं। कहाँ हो पार्थ?
हाँ हो ना सर।
प्लीज पुट योर वीडियो ऑन, टेक मी टू सैन फ्रांसिस्को.
Okay.
पासपोर्ट एक्सपायर हो गया क्या पार्थ? What is meant by metaxylin? Both the CH3 groups are meta to each other. Okay. Parth, put your video on.
सर
Parth, I can't see you. अब तो आउटर स्पेस में चला गया लग रहा है. You need to take both the structures. ये एक structure हुआ, दूसरा structure में form the resonating structure. See if you are getting the same product or if you are getting different products.
So same product.
सेम
मतलब irrespective of the resonating structure, you are getting same product. वैसा कुछ बोल रहे हैं आप?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what are those products?
2 moles
Methyl
of methyl
glycol.
glycol,
ग्लाइसोल
1 mole of glycol.
यहाँ पे ब्रेक करेंगे, यहाँ पे ब्रेक करेंगे, यहाँ पे ब्रेक करेंगे. I think you are getting glyoxal and methyl glyoxal, right?
हाँ sir.
Okay. I'm directly writing the products. If you have any doubt, let me know. You will get 2 moles of methyl glyoxal. Also remember how many moles are formed. Important question है ये. For NEET and JEE both. Two moles of this and 1 mole of I'm not showing the case for para. I hope you can solve for para. If you are given the question paraxylene, can you do that?
Yes, sir.
या करना है वो भी मार्क करके रख ही लेते हैं, क्योंकि बाद में तो आप लोग रिवीजन के टाइम पे कभी खुद तो नहीं करेंगे आप लोग.
सर
अभी कर लेना, नोट्स में पड़ा रहेगा. या टेल मी.
सर वो मेटा के प्रोडक्ट्स एक और बार एक्सप्लेन करोगे?
Everyone, see the products of meta. If I am breaking this, यहाँ पे C double bond O, कार्बन कार्बन CH3. Okay, this part is glyoxal, इसके ऊपर CH3 है, इसलिए methyl glyoxal. This particular part is not having any substitution, so this is glyoxal. Double bond O. Okay, ये ऐसे सेपरेट होगा ना, यहाँ पे ब्रेक किया, यहाँ पे ब्रेक किया, so ये वाला पार्ट वैसे सेपरेट हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे ब्रेक किया तो ये 2 कार्बन ऐसे सेपरेट हो जाएंगे. एनी डाउट? ये
No, sir.
जो पार्ट है ये यहाँ से सेपरेट हो जाएगा. यू आर हैविंग C डबल बॉन्ड O, यहाँ पे CH3. एनी डाउट? मिथाइल ग्लाइकोल. जहाँ पे आप लोग डबल बॉन्ड ब्रेक कर रहे हैं वहां उस कार्बन को डबल बॉन्ड O दे देना. क्लियर? एनी डाउट?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So get the products for paraxylene.
Same
टू
for
मिथाइल ग्लाइकोल प्लस
Same products ही आते हैं sir. जो
Same
मेटा के लिए आते हैं.
जो मेटा के लिए आता है, सेम प्रोडक्ट्स आ रहे हैं सबको.
yes.
आई डोंट नो. सेम आ रहा है तो बहुत बढ़िया. ये एक स्ट्रक्चर हुआ, दिस इज द अदर स्ट्रक्चर। ब्रेक कैसे करेंगे? यहाँ पे ब्रेक होगा, यहाँ पे ब्रेक होगा, यहाँ पे ब्रेक होगा। यू आर गेटिंग टू मिथाइल ग्लाइकोल एंड 1 ग्लाइकोल। गुड। ये ब्रेक होगा, यहाँ पे ब्रेक होगा, यहाँ पे ब्रेक होगा, सेम। यू आर गेटिंग द सेम प्रोडक्ट्स, राइट? Any doubt, anyone? Is that clear? Okay, let's go to the next part, polymerization. What is meant by polymerization? Anyone? आप लोग अपने 10th में या 9th में कुछ पढ़ा होगा ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री में। Anyone?
Long chains.
Several small molecules will join among themselves to form a larger molecule, which is called as a polymer. The molecules which are joining among themselves, they are called as monomers. Several monomers will attach onto another monomer and they will be forming longer chains or longer molecules called polymers. Polythene करके कुछ सुना होगा? Polythene. So a polythene is formed from ethene. Ethene as the monomer unit. If you are repeating several ethene units, it is called as polyethene or polythene. मतलब क्या है? Suppose if you take ethene is CH2 double bond CH2. If you are taking n units of ethene and if you are joining all these ethene units among themselves, होता क्या है? The mechanism follows free radical mechanism. We have a separate chapter of polymers. We will understand the mechanism and all those things in that particular chapter. यहाँ पे आपको बस आइडिया दे रहा हूँ। ये जो pi bond है, break this in homolytic fission. So यहाँ पे आपको एक free radical मिलेगा, यहाँ पे एक free radical मिलेगा. Okay, join several such free radicals. होगा क्या? ये जो CH2 है, यहाँ पे CH2 है. I am joining all these CH2 units. ये जो ethene से जो भी free radical मिला है, I am attaching that. यहाँ पे देखना आप लोग. By breaking the bond in homolytic fission, I am getting 2 free radicals. वैसे ही और एक मॉलिक्यूल भी है मेरे पास. यहाँ पे एक फ्री रेडिकल, यहाँ पे एक फ्री रेडिकल. ओके, सो दिस टू विल बी जॉइंड. इन दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बनेगा. सिमिलरली यू कैन ऑल्सो टेक, इसके पहले यू कैन टेक अनदर CH2, यहाँ पे एक फ्री रेडिकल, यहाँ पे एक फ्री रेडिकल. इन दोनों के बीच में बॉन्ड बनेगा. ओके, several molecules are getting attached to each other. What is the repeating unit? Can I say this particular part is repeating, or this is the monomer from which this particular polymer is formed? Okay, so on. इसके आगे ये आगे बढ़ेगा वैसा और ये भी ऐसे बढ़ेगा. Okay, we will simply represent this as CH2. If I am combining n molecules of ethene, ये CH2 units कितना रहेंगे? n रहेंगे ना. So this is the representation of polythene. This is called as polyethene, which is formed from polymerization of ethene. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Here, the type of polymerization that is involved, it is called as addition polymerization, because you are adding one molecule to the other. There is another type of polymerization called condensation polymerization. You will understand the details in the chapter of polymers. अभी जरूरत नहीं है, अभी के लिए इतना याद रखना, this type of polymerization is called as addition polymerization. And what is the mechanism involved?
Free radical.
Free radical.
Free radical mechanism. So इसमें भी आपको chain initiation, propagation, termination steps रहेंगे. Any doubt? Okay, I will give you few examples. Try to form the polymer out of it. If I am combining N, CH, double bond, CH2, CH3. This is called as propene or propylene. Propene, our common name is propylene. इससे जो भी पॉलीमर बनेगा, what is it called? और क्या बोल सकते हैं उसको? Polypropene.
Polypropene.
Or you can also call that as polypropylene. What will be the monomer unit? यहाँ पे आप लोग ब्रेक करो, यहाँ पे आप लोग ब्रेक करो, यहाँ पे जुड़ेगा, यहाँ पे जुड़ेगा. Okay, agreed? So bond CH, bond CH2, यहाँ पे CH3 होगा, एंड ये जो यूनिट्स है, there will be n such units. Clear? What will be the name of it? This is propene.
Polypropylene.
You can also call this as propylene. जैसा इथाइलिन है वैसा ही प्रोपाइलिन और प्रोपिलीन है. This will be called as polypropene or polypropylene. Any doubt? Any doubt? Okay. I'll give you one more example. N CF2 double bond CF2. What will be the name of this? What is the name of this particular compound?
Difluoro.
Difluoro. Di कहाँ? It is tetrafluoro. It is tetrafluoroethene. 4 fluorines है ना? Right? The compound name is tetrafluoroethene. इससे जो भी पॉलीमर बनेगा, it is CF2 bond CF2. You can call this as polytetrafluoroethene, but this is most commonly called as Teflon. सुना है टेफ्लॉन के बारे में कभी?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
कहाँ पे?
Cooking
Teflon coating.
utensils.
Yeah, it is used for coating utensils, non-stick cookware, I guess. Okay. यहाँ पे आप लोग इसको भी ब्रेक करेंगे. All these are part of your boards too. क्योंकि बोर्ड्स में भी पूछा जाएगा, क्योंकि पॉलीमर्स जो चैप्टर है इट इज पार्ट ऑफ 12th। तो बाद में वहां पे फिर से रिवाइज करेंगे along with mechanisms, and all the type of polymerization is addition polymerization सब में, because you are adding one molecule onto the other. Okay, विश्वराज क्लियर है? ओके विश्वराज कैप लगा के रखा है क्लास में? विश्वराज वीडियो ऑफ ही कर दिया? मुझे लगा जब वीडियो ऑन होगा कैप नहीं रहेगा। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट एंड ऑफ alkenes. Alkenes part is relatively larger when compared to alkanes. Alkenes में बहुत कुछ किया ना हमने, ओके एंड इनफैक्ट alkenes का पार्ट और भी बड़ा है. We will be covering some of the reactions of that particular alkenes in the chapter of alkyl and aryl halides, which is part of your 12th. अभी एनसीईआरटी टेक्स्ट बुक में जितना दिया है उतना ही किया है मैंने, बट alkenes में और भी आप इंफॉर्मेशन ऐड कर सकते हैं. We will be adding that in the chapter of alkyl and aryl halides. Okay. So whenever you are solving your material, you may not be able to solve all the questions. कुछ questions का content हम अभी cover नहीं कर रहे, so don't worry about that. Once we read those chapters, बाद में आप लोग कर सकते हो. I will be taking the practice of that particular worksheet. मैं आपको बताऊंगा कौन सा क्वेश्चन अभी नहीं बनेगा. ओके जो भी हमने कर लिया है वो सब तो आप लोग अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो. ओके preparation of ethine from preparation of alkynes. We are directly going to the preparation methods. You can again say वो जो भी boiling point का order रहेगा, whenever you are having branches, the boiling point decreases. Okay, ठीक है. So I'm directly going to the preparation of ethine from CaC2, calcium carbide. Okay, if you do direct hydrolysis of calcium carbide, मतलब calcium carbide को पानी में डाल दिया तो you will be getting acetylene or ethine. Ethine is nothing but acetylene. So first of all you need to know the preparation method for calcium carbide. A calcium carbide कहाँ से बना सकता हूँ? Okay, if you take calcium carbonate, CaCO3, what is the heating reaction of calcium carbonate? It will give me
CaO plus CO2.
plus CO2.
CaO plus CO2. The formed calcium oxide, when you react this with coke, coke is nothing but a form of carbon. When you react with coke, it will form calcium carbide and carbon monoxide. ये जो calcium carbide है, upon hydrolysis or upon addition of water to H2O, it will convert into
C2H2.
C2H2, which is HC triple bond CH plus,
Calcium hydroxide.
very good, calcium hydroxide. Okay, CH2 मतलब what will be the structure of it? C triple bond C, यहाँ पे नेगेटिव, यहाँ पे नेगेटिव. ये अपने आप में इनके बीच में you are having covalent bonds and these negative charges are having ionic linkage with Ca2 positive. Okay, ये जो negative charge है, this being a strong base, this is a weak acid, this being a strong base, it is accepting H positive from H2O. It is accepting H positive from H2O to form HC triple bond CH. Okay, यहाँ से H positive हटा दिया तो आपको OH minus रहेगा. That OH minus is combining with Ca2 positive to form CaOH twice. Is that clear? This is called as acetylene. Rather than calling that as ethine, it is most commonly referred as acetylene. आपको क्वेश्चन पेपर्स में acetylene करके ही दिखेगा. And ethene को they will be calling that as ethylene. You won't be seeing that as ethene. Ethylene मतलब ethene, acetylene मतलब ethine. Any doubt? Okay. ये जो particular ethyne है, it is used as a starting material for several other important reactions. इसलिए हमने ethyne का अलग preparation method देखा. This is not a general alkyne ना. Ethyne is one of the alkyne. It is a part of alkyne family. This ethyne is used or acetylene is used as a starting material for several other reactions. Hence इसके लिए अलग से एक preparation method है. Any doubt? Okay. ठीक है. Next preparation. This is the first preparation method. Next preparation method from vicinal dihalides. What is meant by vicinal dihalide? What is meant by a vicinal dihalide? बताओ.
Two adjacent carbon.
Adjacent carbon पे
Halogens,
Are
right?
having two halogens and both the halogens are present on adjacent carbon atoms. Geminal matlab both the halogens will be present on the same carbon atom.
Same carbon.
Okay, so R C H यहाँ पे X है, C H यहाँ पे X and some R dash, and remember that X, it can be either chlorine, bromine or iodine. फ्लोरीन के साथ रिएक्शन थोड़ा मुश्किल है. रीजन बीइंग द बॉन्ड बिटवीन कार्बन एंड फ्लोरीन इज रिलेटिवली स्ट्रॉन्ग बिकॉज ऑफ द शॉर्टर बॉन्ड लेंथ. बॉन्ड स्ट्रॉन्ग है, उसको ब्रेक करना थोड़ा मुश्किल है. यू कैन हैव द रिएक्शन विथ क्लोरीन, ब्रोमीन एंड आयोडीन. ऑलरेडी वी हैव सीन द रिएक्शन ऑफ डिहाइड्रोहैलोजिनेशन. ये देखा क्या हमने फॉर द प्रिपरेशन मेथड ऑफ alkenes? Dehydrohalogenation, removal of hydrogen as well as halogen. What is the reagent used in that? What is the reagent used for dehydrohalogenation?
Alcoholic KOH.
Very good. It is alcoholic KOH. Okay, it is an elimination reaction. We are eliminating two groups, which is hydrogen and halogen, which will be leading to the formation of a pi bond. Okay, dehydrohalogenation. यहाँ पे देखो, and the hydrogen that is removed will be from the beta carbon and the X will be present on the alpha carbon. So यहाँ पे if you are removing this halogen, you will be removing this hydrogen. Okay, similarly if you remove this halogen, you will be removing this hydrogen. Agreed? Any doubt? Okay, ठीक है. Yeah, अभी के लिए I'm taking this as hydrogen only. What you can do is you can add alcoholic KOH. If you add alcoholic KOH, first remove one of the halogen and H. एक ही halogen को हटाएंगे. R CH double bond CH2X. Okay. First we will be doing this. First we will be removing one hydrogen and one halogen to form this compound. Everyone observe, मैं ये भी कुछ कर सकता था, like I can remove this hydrogen and this halogen, but I have removed this hydrogen and this halogen. The reason is this particular hydrogen is more acidic. Why is it more acidic? अगर यहाँ से मैं H positive हटाया, everyone, if I am removing the H positive from here, यहाँ पे आपको negative charge मिलेगा. This is 1 degree carbanion. Agreed? If I remove the H positive from here, I will be getting a negative charge here. This is a 2 degree carbanion. Out of 1 degree and 2 degree, which is more stable?
1 degree.
1 degree.
1 degree carbanion is more stable. Hence, first I will be removing this H positive. If I'm removing this H positive, I will be removing this X minus. Agreed? Everyone clear है? So पहले reaction में क्या होगा? ये hydrogen, ये halogen हटके, you will be forming this particular alkene along with that halogen. Any doubt?
Sir, CHX.
Sorry, yeah, CHX.
H2 लिखते हैं.
Yeah, sorry. It is CHX. Any doubt, anyone? Clear है? In the next step, you can also add another molecule of alcoholic KOH, but alcoholic KOH जो है, it is a weaker base. In the reaction, what happens is, बाद में हम reaction mechanism अलग से पढ़ेंगे. In the reaction, what happens is, a base will be taking away this H positive, and this X minus will be removed to form a pi bond between these two. Starting reaction में क्या होगा? H positive हटना चाहिए ना? H positive हटने के लिए, the one which accepts H positive is called as base. In the reaction, I am adding alcoholic KOH. Alcoholic KOH acts as a base that is removing the H positive, and it is forming a pi bond. In the next step, if I add alcoholic KOH, it may not remove this particular H positive because it is a weaker base. So for the next step, we need to add a stronger base, and the stronger base is NaNH2. In the next step, we will be adding NaNH2, which is called as sodamide. Sodium amide, or it is abbreviated as sodamide. Sodium amide. Okay, everyone understand this? I want you to understand this. Alcoholic KOH में आपको base रहेगा OH minus. Okay. NaNH2 में आपको base रहेगा NH2 minus. Already हमने general organic chemistry में we have seen the acidic strength comparison of H2O and NH3. Out of H2O and NH3, which is a stronger acid?
H2.
H2O.
H2O is a strong acid and NH3 is a weak acid. So इसका conjugate base OH minus क्या हो जाएगा?
Weak.
Weak base होगा. इसका conjugate base NH2 minus क्या होगा?
Strong.
Strong base होगा. Agreed? So in the second step, for the removal of H positive, I need to use a stronger base. Hence, I'm using NaNH2. NaNH2 is a stronger base when compared to alcoholic KOH. Is that clear? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. आप लोग ऐसा कुछ बोल सकते हैं, like if it is a stronger base, first step में भी वो use कर सकते हैं ना? क्योंकि alcoholic KOH H positive हटा दिया तो NaNH2 obviously हटा देगा. But NaNH2 is a precious compound. It is costly. Don't waste money. Starting में alcoholic KOH के साथ काम चलाओ, then use NaNH2. If you have a lot of money, then you can you start with NaNH2. No issue. Okay? But आप लोग आपको exam में first in the question paper they will be giving you alcoholic KOH, then only they will give you NaNH2. Is that clear? You can remove both the things. अभी यहाँ से H हटाएंगे ना हम. You will get C triple bond CH. Is that clear? Hence used in second stage. If you use only alcoholic KOH, a second stage जो है वो नहीं होगा. The reaction will stop at this particular alkene stage. You need to definitely add NaNH2, then only you can form an alkyne. Any doubt, anyone? Clear? Okay. I hope this is clear. ये जो formed alkyne जो भी रहेगा, you won't be getting that as an alkyne. NaNH2 base है ना? And ये जो alkyne का जो H positive है, this is sp hybridized carbon. sp hybridized carbon is more electronegative. As a result, terminal alkynes are more acidic than amines. ऐसा कुछ पढ़ा हमने. Okay, this being more acidic, it will further react with that NH2 minus to form RC triple bond C negative. अगर सिस्टम में NaNH2 है तो यहाँ पे You can balance the charge by putting Na positive plus NH3. You won't get the alkyne if this is a terminal alkyne. If you are going to form a terminal alkyne, it won't be left in the system as an alkyne. It will be converting into its salt. Reason is terminal alkyne is more acidic than NH3. Okay, so it will be transferring its H positive to NH2 minus to form NH3. Always strong and strong will react to form weak and weak, right? Okay, so this being a strong acid than NH3, iska reaction okay, it will be converting into NH3. Any doubt, anyone? Everyone, this is a strong acid. As it is a strong acid, it won't be having H positive. It will be transferring its H positive to NH2 minus, and it will be forming a weak acid NH3. Clear? आगे बढ़ सकता हूँ. So terminal alkyne से, if you want to have an alkyne, because you are forming an salt, right? Simply do acidification. If you add H positive, you will get back this. Okay? Clear है? Okay. यहाँ पे आपको चाहिए तो इन डिटेल लिखते हैं. R C triple bond CH. These logics are important. This is a terminal alkyne. And they are acidic. What is the reason for the acidic nature? This is sp hybridized carbon, and its electronegativity is greater than sp3 hybridized nitrogen. Agreed? So whenever it reacts with NH2 minus, this is a base, that's an acid. It will definitely react to form RC triple bond C minus plus NH3. This is a strong acid when compared to NH3, hence the reaction will go predominantly in forward direction. This is an equilibrium reaction, but the equilibrium will be in the forward direction. A strong acid, so if that is weak acid, this will be a strong base. If this is a strong acid, this will be a weak base. Any doubt? Always two strong entities will react to give you two weak entities. So if there is a possibility for the formation of terminal alkynes, it will never be in the form of an alkyne. It will be in the form of salt. In order to get back the alkyne, you need to simply acidify that. Clear? Okay, good. Next. End of preparation methods. Bas itna hi hai. Preparation methods of alkynes. Let's go to the reactions of alkynes. What is meant by hydrogenation?
Addition of H2.
Addition of H2.
Addition of hydrogen.
Can anyone tell me important points of addition of H2 to alkynes? What do we get? बताओ. Already a reaction हमने कर लिया है.
Alkenes.
Alkenes. RC triple bond C R dash. I will write the reaction. Tell me the product. If I am adding H2 in the presence of nickel or platinum or palladium, what are the products?
Ethane.
Ethane. It is alkane. RCH2 bond CH2 bond R dash. The final product is alkane. Okay. Alkynes can be converted into alkanes using hydrogenation. if you want to stop the reaction at alkene stage, क्या करना पड़ेगा?
Lindlar's catalyst or Birch reduction.
Lindlar's catalyst or Birch reduction. So if you have an alkyne, you need to add a poison. The poison will decrease the reaction and it will stop the product at alkene stage. याद है?
Yes, sir.
What is Lindlar's catalyst then?
Yes.
PD
Palladium carbon.
PS4H2.
quinoline.
H2 in the presence of
PD.
palladized carbon. Okay.
Palladized.
In the presence of either BSO4 as capital है 4 or quinoline. Okay. What is the reagent called?
Lindlar's catalyst.
Lindlar.
What is the nature of addition?
Syn.
And then
In addition.
Okay. So what will be the final product?
Cis.
It is, if it is syn addition, the product is cis alkene. Any doubt anyone? ये already हमने cover किया है. These two are most important reactions. H2 palladium BSO4 or quinoline, Lindlar's catalyst. It is syn alkene. What is the other reagent?
Na or liquid NH3.
H2 produced by sodium in liquid NH3. Sodium in liquid NH3. What is the product?
Trans.
Trans.
सर वो cis alkene होना चाहिए ना.
हाँ एंटी एडिशन है, सिन एडिशन है. या यहाँ पे आपको सिस alkene मिला है, यहाँ पे आपको ट्रांस alkene मिला है. Good. Any doubt anyone? What is the nature of the reaction? What is it called?
Birch reduction.
Birch reduction. Hydrogenation is an example for reduction reaction because you are adding hydrogen. Na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Next reaction, halogenation. What is meant by halogenation?
addition of hydrogen.
Addition of halogen.
Addition of H2. What is the color of Br2?
Reddish brown.
Reddish.
Reddish.
Reddish brown. Whenever I add that onto an unsaturation, what will happen?
It will decolor.
Colorless.
It will become colorless. If you have RC, R dash, if I am adding the first molecule of H2, what is the type of addition and what is the solvent used?
CCl4.
CCl4 or CH2Cl2. Okay, most commonly seen solvent is CCl4. What is the nature of addition?
Anti.
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 Very good. It is anti-addition. Okay. We will see the mechanism in the chapter of alkyl and aryl halides. Exactly कैसे होता है वो anti-addition. Okay. If I'm doing anti-addition, which type of dihalide will be formed? Cis or trans?
Trans.
Trans.
Trans, because both the halogens are added on the opposite side, and alkyne is a linear molecule. So यहाँ पे एक halogen, यहाँ पे एक halogen, यहाँ पे R dash. Okay. You again have one more unsaturation. So you can add another molecule of X2 in the presence of CCl4, which will lead to the formation of a tetrahalide. Halogen, halogen, C, X, X, and R dash. So addition of halogen to an alkyne results in the formation of tetrahalide. CET में आपको यही क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. Okay. Addition of halogen to alkyne will give you dihalide, tetrahalide, geminal dihalide, vicinal dihalide. Answer is tetrahalide. Any doubt? Okay. If I'm adding only one molecule, I will be forming a trans compound. If I'm adding two molecules, I will be forming a tetrahalide. Next. Hydrohalogenation. What is meant by hydrohalogenation?
H2 or halogen.
And X2.
H2 and X2 addition of HX. Addition of H and X na, so addition of HX. Okay. आप लोग बताओ. I will be writing the reactions. R C triple bond C R dash. If I am adding HX, HX being a strong acid, it will break as H
H
positive
positive, Cl negative.
plus X minus. Out of H positive and X minus, which will be attacking first? The alkyne?
H positive.
H positive.
H
H
positive,
positive.
very good. Whenever H positive approaches the alkyne, what will happen? One of the pi bond will be polarized onto the carbon. यहाँ पे R and R dash हमें पता नहीं है. For now, let us take that as symmetrical. Okay. So it can polarize onto either of the carbon atoms, which will lead to the formation of. होगा क्या यहाँ पे? ये जो negative charge है, it will be attacking the H positive. Always show the attack from negative to positive.
Negative to positive.
Okay. Which will lead to the formation of C double bond C. यहाँ पे positive आया.
Vinyl carbocation.
यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन है and यहाँ पे आपको R है. Any doubt? And what is the nature of this carbocation?
No.
This is vinyl carbocation. Very good. Is it stable or unstable?
Very
Unstable.
unstable.
Unstable. Hence, I can say alkyne's reactivity towards HX will be lesser when compared to the alkene's reactivity towards HX. If I'm having an alkyne and alkene, both of them in the same container, if I'm adding a HX, first the reaction will take place with the alkene because it will lead to the formation of normal carbocation. A vinyl carbocation which is highly unstable. Agreed? If it is unstable, इसको बनाने के लिए थोड़ा मेहनत लगेगा. So out of alkenes and alkynes, which is more reactive towards HX?
Alkene.
Alkene.
Very good. So इसके ऊपर you can have addition of X minus. Show the attack from positive to negative to positive ना. So ये यहाँ पे attack करेगा and it will result in the formation of R C. यहाँ पे X double bond C bond H bond R. This is the addition of first molecule of HX. इसके बाद I can add one more molecule of HX because you still have an unsaturation. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. Again, which will be approaching? H positive will approach. In this case, you can have two different variations. और जो pi bond है, it can polarize onto this carbon or onto the carbon which is bearing halogen. Accordingly, you can form two different types of carbocations. अब तक आपको आइडिया आ जाना चाहिए. Which carbocation will be formed? Suppose इसके ऊपर पोलराइज हुआ तो हाइड्रोजन यहाँ पे लगेगा, leading to the formation of carbocation on this carbon. Plus the other variety is यहाँ पे positive charge, halogen bond C, यहाँ पे हाइड्रोजन जाके लगा. Any doubt, anyone? Out of these two carbocations, which is major and which is minor?
Second is major.
Second is major. Very good. Reason?
2 alpha.
That's not the reason.
Resonance.
The reason is resonance.
Resonance.
अगर in case यहाँ पे इस R पे if this R is having CH3, okay, then यहाँ पे alpha H ज्यादा दिख सकता है आप लोग को. The reason is not because of alpha H, it is because of the resonance of this X. Whenever you are having resonance of the X, what is the type of the structure that is going to be formed? Everyone, am I audible?
Octet.
Octet.
That complete structure.
Octet complete.
It is an octet complete structure. Octet complete structures are highly stable. Okay. Already मैं आपको समझाया. Addition of HX, if there is a formation of dihalide, it will always lead to the formation of geminal dihalide. You will never get vicinal dihalide. Very important. Okay. So अगर आपको ये वाला मेजर बना तो एंडिंग में करना क्या है आपको? You need to attack the X minus on this. What is the final product? R C, यहाँ पे हैलोजन, यहाँ पे हैलोजन, CH2R. You should not be worried with this particular R. Irrespective of that, you always need to form the geminal dihalide. Any doubt, anyone? Okay. अभी यहाँ पे बीच में ये intermediate, this is vinyl carbocation, hence it cannot have any rearrangement. Vinyl and phenyl carbocations don't rearrange. So यहाँ पे आपको rearrangement का chance ही नहीं है. For the addition of HX onto alkenes, आपको normal carbocation बनेगा where there can be rearrangement. यहाँ पे तो आपको rearrangements नहीं रहेगा. Clear है? If you are thorough with your GOC, आप लोग कुछ confusion नहीं होगा. I hope all of you are thorough with your GOC. At least the basics. Vinyl and phenyl carbocations are highly unstable and they can never rearrange. Methyl shift, hydride shift, ये सब नहीं होंगे. Clear है? Okay, very good. I'll give you a question. Please mark the answer. CH3, CH2, CH2 नहीं है, CH3, CH, C, CH2, CH3. On this, I'm adding 2 molecules of HCl. Write the final product. दिस इज नॉट सिमेट्रिकल. यू नीड टू जज इस कार्बन के ऊपर 2 Cl देना है या इस कार्बन के ऊपर 2 Cl देना है. Answer. On which carbon you will be placing both the halogens? Answer.
The first one.
On the first one. Left से first है, right से ये वाला.
हाँ.
Okay. If I am adding the first H positive, CS3, CH, double bond C, इसके ऊपर positive, CH2, CH3. This is one carbocation that can be formed, plus the other carbocation is CH3, C, इसके ऊपर positive. Any doubt? Double bond CH, CH2, CH3. These are the two carbocations possible, right? pi bond यहाँ पे polarize हुआ तो आपको positive charge यहाँ पे बनेगा. pi bond यहाँ पे polarize हुआ तो positive charge यहाँ पे बनेगा. Out of these two carbocations, which is more stable?
First one.
First.
ये वाला ज्यादा stable है because this is attached to ethyl group and this can never be stabilized by hyperconjugation. Vinyl carbocation जो है it is stabilized by only inductive effect. CH2 CH3 का plus size ज्यादा है. Okay, the plus size of this is greater when compared to the plus size of CH3. Agreed? So ये बनेगा. This will be major. If this is major, उसके accordingly आपको product बनाना है. So on which carbon you will be attaching both the Cl?
Second carbon.
Second
You
carbon.
need to attach that on the second carbon. So यहाँ पे आपको Cl, यहाँ पे आपको Cl, carbon and carbon. This is the final product. Any doubt? Okay. So you need to know the mechanism. You may not know the exact thing. जैसे मैं समझाता हूँ वैसा बताने की जरूरत नहीं. At least you need to know what is happening. In the first step, you are forming a carbocation which is vinyl carbocation. So if they're asking इसमें product आपको क्या बनेगा, you need to analyze based on the vinyl carbocations. Which vinyl carbocation is more stable? वो देख लो. ये ज्यादा stable है. Reason क्या है? यहाँ पे CH2 CH3 है. Okay. If this is more stable, इसके accordingly आपको product बनाना चाहिए, which will be this. Clear? Okay, good. Next reaction, hydration. The most important reaction of alkynes, hydration. Very, 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 very important. What is meant by hydration?
Addition of water.
ऐड करेंगे.
Addition of water.
Addition of water, H2O. Okay. If you have R, C, triple bond C. For this particular reaction, I am taking a terminal alkyne. It is not necessary that you need to take a terminal alkyne. Terminal alkyne मतलब ending पे है alkyne. Okay. यहाँ पे R भी हो सकता है, R dash भी हो सकता है. You can have any of the alkyl groups substituted. But as an example, I am taking a terminal alkyne. Okay. If you add, you can directly add H2O in the presence of, there has to be a catalyst now, because H2O is a weak acid. It won't be dissociating into H positive and OH minus. Hence, I need to add an acid catalyst. Agreed? H2O in the presence of dilute H2SO4, or you can simply say as H positive. Sometimes you will see, in fact, most of the times you will be seeing HgSO4 in the presence of Hg2 positive. Okay. Either you can add H2O in the presence of H2SO4 H positive, or HgSO4 in the presence of Hg2 positive, which is acting simply as a catalyst. Most of the times you will be seeing this Hg, mercury का salt दिखता है एक, very very important. What you need to do? You need to add H and OH, and you can add that according to Markovnikov's rule. What is Markovnikov rule?
Formation of carbonate.
The positive part, yeah, the positive part will be added to carbon bearing higher number of hydrogens. The negative part will be added to carbon bearing lesser number of hydrogens. यही होगा lesser number of hydrogens वाला. What is the reason for that? H positive में यहाँ पे अटैच किया तो आपको ये वाला बीच में कार्बोकैटायन मिलेगा. This being a vinyl carbocation, alkyl group जितना ज़्यादा रहेगा उतना better होगा ना? It can be stabilized by electron releasing nature of the alkyl group. Agreed? Everyone. So I am adding according to the Markovnikov's rule. Everyone understand this? If I add H positive here, I will be having a carbocation here, which is like a 2-degree carbocation, which will be more stable. Okay, this being vinyl already unstable है, ये alkyl group के वजह से it will be becoming more and more stable. Agreed? So I am adding according to Markovnikov's addition. You will get R पहले डबल बॉन्ड CH2, इसके ऊपर हाइड्रोजन अटैच किया मैंने, एंड इसके ऊपर OH अटैच कर रहा हूं. एनी डाउट एनीवन? नेट में क्या किया? I have added a hydrogen and an OH, addition of water. Any doubt? What is the compound that is formed? This is nothing but an enol. Are enol stable? Out of keto and enol, which is more stable? Keto, unless and until they are beta diketo compounds, or else whenever you have aromatization. If you don't have those cases, always keto will be more stable. If keto is more stable, this will tautomerize into a keto form. क्या होगा? This will convert into R, C double bond O. यहाँ पे जो हाइड्रोजन है इसको दे दो, बनेगा क्या? CH3. So what is the final product of hydration of alkynes? You will be forming ketones. Any doubt? Okay. And ये जो particular ketone है, as it is having a methyl group on it, ये जो particular alkyl part है, this is methyl ना? This is called as methyl ketone. and a methyl ketone is formed whenever you add a methyl ketone is formed whenever you do hydration of terminal alkynes. Okay. Only terminal alkyne will form a methyl ketone. ये इसलिए मैं आपको समझा रहा हूँ. ये जो particular reaction है, it will be clubbed with another reaction in the chapter of aldehydes and ketones. Methyl ketones, they give a specific reaction called haloform reaction. Very, 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 very important for your boards, JEE Mains, NEET, for any of the entrance exams. Methyl ketones, they give a specific reaction called haloform reaction. Okay. Usually this particular reaction, इसका हाइड्रेशन करके उसके बाद ये आएगा. इसके फर्दर में haloform reaction करवाएंगे वो लोग. All these reactions will be some chain reactions. अभी के लिए इतना याद रखना. Methyl ketone will give you haloform reaction. We will understand what is meant by that reaction later. Clear है? Everyone? Final. आपको याद क्या रखना है? Alkynes. Final conclusion is, if you have an alkyne, it can be terminal, it can be anything. Okay. Alkynes plus usually आपको ये दिखेगा, इसलिए यही मार्क कर रहा हूँ. क्वेश्चन पेपर में आपको HgSO4 अपॉन Hg2 पॉजिटिव. वाटर यूजुअली मेंशन नहीं करेंगे बिकॉज यूनिवर्सल सॉल्वेंट इज वाटर. वाटर रहेगा ये. ओके. व्हाट आर द प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर्म्ड? The products formed is ketones. First you will be forming an enol. First you will form an enol which tautomerizes to give you ketone. Clear?
So terminal alkynes ना?
Terminal alkynes liya to it will be giving methyl ketone. I am saying you can take any alkyne, you will be getting ketones. If you take terminal alkyne, it will end up forming methyl ketone. Clear?
Yes sir.
Okay, you can take any of the alkynes, not issue, not an issue. ठीक है? Usually questions आपको बाद में फ्यूचर में ऐसा कुछ कॉम्बिनेशन में आएंगे करके बता रहा हूँ. If you take a terminal alkyne, it will end up forming a methyl ketone, which will give a reaction called haloform reaction, which is most important reaction for your 12th boards. Okay, बाद में पढ़ेंगे. Any doubt, anyone? Clear है? Okay. यहाँ तक हमने जितना भी reagents पढ़ा, जितना भी reactions देखा, please complete all of those. याद रख लेना. Tomorrow we will complete the chapter. कल ही हम कुछ क्वेश्चंस भी कर लेंगे. Okay.
सर
Yeah, tell me Arsh.
सर अगर कीटोन की जगह अल्डिहाइड चाहिए मुझे उधर तो
Aldehydes कभी भी बन सकता है क्या? एक बार देखो, सोचो आप लोग. The alkyne which I can take other than mid alkynes, only case is terminal alkyne ना? The only case which I can have, the last position of the alkyne is terminal alkyne. इससे ही आपको कीटोन मिला तो बीच में alkyne रहा तो कभी हमेशा कीटोन ही मिलेगा ना. So is there any possibility for the formation of aldehyde? आप लोग सोचो. No, right?
No,
इसके साथ ही आप लोग कीटोन्स बना दिया. इनके अलावा बाकी सब में ये जो पर्टिकुलर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड है, it will be present between two alkyl groups. उनके साथ तो डेफिनेटली कीटोन्स मिलेगा. क्लियर है?
yes sir.
Okay. Clear, everyone? You can think of an example where you can form an aldehyde by replacing this R by NO2. यहाँ पे NO2 को रखो. Electron withdrawing group हो गया ना? So don't form a positive charge here. Form a positive charge here. जितना दूर रहेगा उतना बेटर होगा. Okay. बट ये हमने क्वेश्चन में बना दिया, यहाँ पे NO2 और यहाँ पे C ट्रिपल बॉन्ड, बट वैसा बनने का चांस कम है. You cannot form that particular compound. You cannot have any reaction forming that NO2 and C triple bond C. Clear? इसलिए वो example नहीं दिया.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Is that clear? Okay. Thank you. We will continue in the next lecture.